It's the Upstate Golf Show, hosted by Kip Kirby on 104.5 The Team.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to the Upstate Golf Show with Kip Kirby. And today, as always, every week I'm going to have a PGA member, and it's Noel Gabe Bauer from the Town of Colony Golf Course. Noel, tell everybody hello.
Well, hello there, Kip, and hello, everybody.
And Noel has been at Town of Colony for how long now?
Gosh, it's been 10 years back now. Yep, it's amazing. And then I was there growing up for 9 years, worked there as a cart kid going through high school and worked in the golf shop through college. And, it was a great place to grow up in the golf business and really was a springboard for me to want to do the golf business for a living. And
a great, obviously, a place where we grew up. We're both from Colony. I was in the golf business many moons ago, but something we still enjoy a lot. And we're going to talk a little golf today. We're going to also talk to Pete Doherty from the Times Union. And we're going to have a special guest call us in, too, Steve Smith, who's the head professional at Greystone Country Club in Birmingham, Alabama. Steve is from Colony. I know, you see the connection here. Folks, there's going to be a theme every week. I'm gonna try to keep it kind of tight that way. And next week we're going to do a college week with a bunch of college coaches. But this week it's going to be Little Town of Colony. It just has some fun because Noel and I grew up in that town. We became golf professionals, and there was both for different reasons. And Steve became a golf professional at a course that's going to host a senior tour event this year, and actually it's one of the majors. I think it's the Regions event that they're going to have down there this year, and so Steve will pipe in on that a little bit. Noel, first question. It's obviously last fall we got off to an unbelievable start as far as the how late the season went, and now we're off to a great start with the season starting so early.
Yes, it was amazing. I mean, Mother Nature is a crazy thing, and last fall, the season just seemed to keep going. I mean, Black Friday was the day after Thanksgiving when everybody was shopping. Well, it seemed like everybody was playing golf. I mean, it was just a beautiful day, and the season even extended past that, into December. At the Town of Colony, we were actually open on December 23rd, it's crazy. That's actually into the calendar winter season. And, to make that even more strange, we opened this year on March 15th, which is also in the calendar winter season. That's never happened.
Record for both ends?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. I mean, especially the fall end was way past where we had ever been open. And, we needed it last year because we got off to a really late opening in 2015. We were open, I think, on April 15th. And even at that point, it was kind of, it was wet. The weather was terrible. And then, to have that December was really helpful because it allowed us to kind of catch up with what we wanted our numbers to be. And I think the golfers certainly appreciated to have that extra time. And then, of course, we got off to that early start this year and a little bump in the road this week. But, we'll be back at it again, I'm sure, next week as the weather warms up. And, all the courses are in beautiful shape because we're able to dry out. And, we're looking forward to getting off to a really good spring.
It's the Upstate Golf Show with Kip Kirby. This airs every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. This week, my guest is Noel Gabe Bauer from the Town of Colony Golf Course. And, no, I just learned something today, by the way, that the snow actually helps green up the grass a little bit.
It was unbelievable, wasn't it? When the snow melted, it looked totally different than it did before it came down. That old adage that it's poor man's fertilizer. It's really true. I mean, that's
exactly what I heard today.
Yeah, that water that's in it, just really helped out. And once that melted, we were nice and green right now. And as it starts to dry out again, it'll, the turf will be really in good shape. And, hopefully Mother Nature will be kind to us for the rest of the spring.
Again, I have Noel Gabe Bauer from the Town of Colony Golf Course. Head golf professional, is there a different title? Am I missing something there?
Yeah, head golf professional / golf course manager, I guess the town will call me. So
you oversee the whole place?
The whole operation, yeah. Our restaurant is leased out to Martell's, which is so I guess I manage their contract, and then I oversee the superintendent's operations and certainly the golf operation.
And what do you see, Noel, as far as the growth? And I ask this with everybody. We've had Craig McLean the first week, and I had Jeremy Kerr last week. They're both optimistic about the growth of the game, but said things are looking positive. Junior golf is looking good. Your opinion right now? Where are we going?
Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. A lot of the signs are definitely trending up. Junior golf is definitely trending up. And the interesting thing is we're touching the kids in different ways with how we're getting them into the game. It's a different way to expose them to golf. We've got kids coming out and hitting tennis balls into a blow up hippopotamus, during the season, and the little kids, and they love it.
Okay.
Because as you know, I mean, golf is it's a pretty slow sport. So when you're 7, 8, 9 years old, certain kids take to it, but a lot of kids don't yet. So we need to find a way to make it fun for them to come out to the golf course, and we're really doing that. I mean, the PGA section has their kids play golf, which we host at the town of Colony, and it's a great program, and it's something that gets the little kids going. They've got a program for the older kids, which is more traditional golf instruction. And we're really seeing that take off. We've got Junior Golf League is starting, where we have a lot of the clubs. I know Edison has a team. We're going to have a team at the town of Colony.
Okay. So again, a good way for public kids that are not belong to a club
absolutely
can get involved with competition on a young level, local level, and that happens to a lot of the public courses too. Noel?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We're trying to. I know Matt Daly at Schenectady Muni is going to put a team together, and it's neat. It's kind of patterned after Little League. So the kids will, they'll have a team from their club. The PGA Junior Golf League actually gives them uniforms to wear with numbers on the back, just like a Little League baseball team. And they go out and they play scramble format. So it's fun for them, designed for the younger kids, and hopefully developing them into junior golfers that'll play the junior golf tour, and then be part of the high school teams as they get older.
No, you've been a golf pro for how many years now?
Let's see, golf pro since 1992.
92. And what got you into the business?
Just really being around a golf course, working at the golf course as a kid. I really enjoy coming to work at a golf course. It's just a great thing, and I enjoy people. I enjoy teaching golf is probably my favorite part of the business, and it's just something that I love, and that's kind of what got me going. I wasn't the type of person that would like an office job, I guess.
I had no confidence playing wise, when I started into the business. Mm-hmm. Same thing. I love the idea, watching the interaction with the golf pro, the different jobs they could do throughout the day.
Yep.
Was playing a big part of it? I mean, where was that on the, as far as the level, 1 to 10? Mm-hmm. What was playing for you? Being a golf pro on that?
Well, I love to play, and I guess you'd say it'd be a 10,
okay.
As far as what I love to do. But, I was in a situation, if we go back to when I first got into the business, working for Tom Gunning at the town of Colony, and his sons Jay and Jeff were fantastic golfers.
Right.
So I was very much in their shadow growing up, and that was certainly fine because I did enjoy the business, but we certainly always loved to play. I try to warn my assistants now that come to work for me, or anybody getting into the golf business, that it's great being around golf every day. That's a real positive in the business. But, if you want to play golf every day, the golf business probably isn't for you.
Right.
But still the trade-off is great because you're around just a fantastic sport and people that are generally, out to have a good time.
It's the Upstate Golf Show. I'm Kip Kirby. I got Gabe Bauer with me in the studio today. Good friends. We've known each other for a very long time. Even back in the high school days. It's been a long time. It's 104.5 The Team, ESPN Radio, and we're going to compare just a little bit about private to public because I'm looking over Noel's sweater and I've had two country club guys, with some nice cashmere sweaters, and I don't know. Is that polynylon? What is that? No, I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's whatever they give me, Kip. It's a good question.
I have to say that. Last week I made a comment. They said, we're talking to Jeremy, and I play, they've been doing a loop forever over at the town of Colony. We have 40 guys every Saturday, which is crazy. And the outfits will crack you up from sweatpants with a cashmere sweater. We've seen that look, right?
Without a doubt. You can see anything. And that's the beautiful part about a public golf course. And actually, some of the golf courses, especially in Florida, are starting to go, they're really relaxing their dress codes because, the younger generation, they want to come out, they want to have their hat on backwards, and they want to have a T-shirt on and just enjoy their time out playing golf. And, if they have to think about, what they have to wear, a lot of times when they go out to play, they're, that's just something they don't want to have to do. So, we want to make it as comfortable for them to come out and play as we can. And, what you're wearing really isn't that big of a deal. It's more so, just go out and have a great time playing golf and, enjoy the camaraderie of playing. One of the biggest trends, is out there now, especially in clubs that are catering to people under 35, are the radios that you bring out on the golf course. And, they fit right in the cup holder of the cart, and they go in there and, you're encouraged to, some golf shops even rent them, and you're encouraged to use them as you're out there. I mean, if you go back 30 years ago, that would be just ridiculous idea.
No, they would call you out and,
Ranger would throw you off the golf course.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it.
Yeah. It's the Upstate Golf Show again, and on Saturday mornings from 8 to 9, every Saturday, 8 to 9 here on 104.5. The team, we're going to take a break, and when I come back, I want to ask Noel two things. Some of this goofy golf stuff that's they're talking about, and I've heard that term, to help grow the game. I want to get his opinion on that. And also just, again, talk a little bit more about public golf, and versus private. What's the difference and where the growth is a little bit with that? Because I think you'll be surprised where young folks can play. They can pretty much play all over the place now, but it has changed over the years. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back with Pete Doherty from the Times Union.